Welcome back to another episode of The Space, a mindfulness podcast that's not like the others. I'm your host, Casey Donovan. Alongside Amy Malloy, we use every Tuesday to get on a roll with mindfulness tips for energy and momentum. How does your partner's snooze habit affect you? You've probably never thought of it before. According to experts, sharing a bed with someone who hits the snooze button over and over can be very bad for your morning well-being. It's even been called a relationship killer. There are two types of sleepers in this world, says Rachel Thompson, a relationship reporter and author of the book, Rough. There are the people who repeatedly hit snooze in a bid to squeeze out 5 more minutes of sleep. Guilty. And there are people who spring out of bed as soon as their alarm sounds. There are pros and cons to both. Snoozing can give you a moment to set an intention for the day. It can also make mornings even more jarring. Every time your alarm sounds, you're shocking yourself again. We're not going to tell you whether to snooze or not. But we are going to recommend you decide on your own strategy. Think about it this way. Mindfulness is all about acting consciously and with intention. It's not a great start if you're a slave to your partner's alarm clock, waiting for them to decide that this snooze is the last snooze. It's time to take back your morning. Step 1. Accept that it is not your place to change them. If they want to be a serial snoozer, then let them. Although you could send them this episode to nudge them along. Mindfulness is about taking responsibility for our emotions. It's hard enough dragging ourselves out of bed. You do you, and let them work on their wake-ups. Step 2. Empower your earliest moments. This is where you have to get practical. If they start to snooze from 6 a.m, then beat them to it. Set your alarm for 5:50 and get up immediately. We believe in you. You can do this. Step 3. Go on. Feel a bit smug. Yes, we shouldn't compare. Yes, we shouldn't have an ego. But give yourself a little pat on the back. And make your partner a cup of coffee. They're probably feeling worse than you. I'm Casey Donovan, and you've been listening to The Space. We're back tomorrow with another mood-boosting topic, the upside to a busy vibe. Until then, space out.